starting point for me is really on a spreadsheet. You build the cars in your mind. I've got a 3D design map in my head. I can visualise cars and engines and things in my head. So the core of the business really is the passion for performance and for improvements and using engineering skills to make the cars better. All bespoke build, all to customer order. There's only one requirement, but just got to be perfect. Yeah, the business has just grown and grown and grown. At the moment, we now employ about 20 people. We do the complete Porsche service from bodywork, restoration work, servicing, engine rebuilds on both the classics and all the modern fleets as well, so the water-cooled cars as well. And one of the things our clients appreciate is that you can tell your insurance company where you want the car repaired. And as long as we've got the capacity to do it, we're perfectly happy to repaint the bumper of a 992, as well as put new wheel arches in a 997, or restore an early 911. We obviously supply tyres, we've got a state-of-the-art balancer as well, and we've got a four-wheel alignment centre. It's a brand new Hunter system, went in a year or so ago. State-of-the-art, it's used all the time, and we don't just do Porsche, we'll do any car on that. The car went out and we call it a 9M65 GT2. So it's our interpretation of a 964 turbo that Porsche would have built if they hadn't have brought out the 993 GT2. We use the best components that are possibly available for the cars. So that the core of that car essentially is to strip the car down to bare shell, rebuild the shell to perfection, and increase the stiffness of the shell. So you get an RS quality shell with a really nice platform in terms of suspension and brakes. The gearbox has been changed for a limited slip diff. The original limb slip on a turbos are a 2100, which means they're 100% lock on lift off. Makes the car a little bit nervous and twitchy to drive. So we've swapped that one out for a wave track, and they're really superb and very inert to drive, so it makes the car much more manageable, which really is needed, because when you come to the engine, we didn't go mad with the engine. Underneath it all is a stock 3.6 turbo motor, but then we had a little bit of magic because we converted it to drive-by-wire. So it's got a life racing ECU, custom wiring harness, 997 turbo throttle, which is much bigger. We use the stock 3.6 turbo intercooler, so it really is a luxurious car, but with unbelievable performance when you press the loud pedal. Robinson, our product manager for later cars, has been able, under my guidance, to prepare a tuning and a performance packages for the later cars. And one of the particular specialities that he's done are the GT4 and Spider guys. So not only do we work on those, we also work on the 2.5 and 3 litre 4-cylinder. So that's 50% of the battle. The next stage really is to put the kit on the car and then remap the car to get the very best out of it. And that's something that Pete's always taken an interest in. He's developed complete solutions now for the later cars. But this is about giving a client exactly what they want with a performance level that is unexpected, but underneath it all we're a hardcore engineering company, and we engineer things the right way with no compromise. Two things that are really important. One of them is keeping track of the parts and making sure that you're ordering all the right things with the right part numbers. And then the second thing is relying on your suppliers. We only want original equipment. We don't want anything that can't be trusted, because our reputation sits on these, and we want to use the best parts. Having a good part supplier, having somebody you can rely on, having somebody who'll work with you, so if you have any problems, they don't question it, you just pick up the phone and it's sorted out. Whilst we employ a parts manager, Sean, who does a fantastic job of keeping track of everything when it's coming in, it's no good if the suppliers don't work with you as well. Our relationship with Design 911, I think, started not long after Carl formed the business. I think as our business has grown, Design 911 business has grown exponentially. The most important thing for me through all of our trade relationships is the people, dealing with somebody who you can pick up the phone to, who understands the market, understands what you're trying to do, is a Porsche specialist, and you don't have to explain what you're after. You just know. That's Design 911. We just pick up the phone, they know what we need, it arrives the next day, the price is great, if there's a problem, it's sorted out. The important thing is building relationships and telling the truth and telling it like it is, and then working with them to find the best package to suit them. So I think if you want an honest service and you want the car doing properly with no compromise, when it comes to Ninemeister.